to attack Israel. Only a free country could do that. Pakistan couldn't do that. The generals of the Pakistan Armed Forces, who are Yankee puppy dogs, could never do that. They must be wincing with my words, because nobody in Pakistan speaks this way. But I'm not in Pakistan. And I can tell the generals, you can kill a man, but you cannot kill the truth. So Iran is free. It was an Iranian leader who did that no Muslim leader could do. He pointed his finger at Washington and he said, you are Shaitanul Akbar, the greatest Satan. Can your Malaysian Prime Minister do that? Afghanistan is free because Afghanistan has the best woman in the world of Islam. It is the woman of Afghanistan who gave birth to sons and brought up those sons to fight and to defeat the United States. Take those same women out of Afghanistan and take them to Washington. Will they be able to do it? Give them the freedom of the modern Western feminist revolution. Can they bring up sons who can defeat the United States? So tell the feminist revolution, leave us alone, go your way. Afghanistan is free. I was lecturing in Islamabad in August of 2019. And while I was lecturing, the puppet government in Afghanistan fell, and the president had to flee out of Afghanistan. And Afghanistan won her freedom. And Imran Khan, who was then the prime minister, spoke those memorable words. This is why he's now in jail. He said, Afghanistan has broken the shackles of slavery. So Iran is free and Afghanistan is free. But that army can march from Khorasan only when Pakistan is also free. So before we end, as we unveil the end time, how can Pakistan be free so that we can liberate Gaza and the suffering Palestinian Muslims and Christians can get relief? Answer, Pakistan can only win her freedom if you wage a struggle, beginning with the struggle to bring back real money in the market, which is dinar and dirham. Our strategy is not to declare that the Pakistani rupee must be abolished and immediately replaced with dinar and dirham, because that will create economic mayhem, monetary mayhem. We say leave the rupee in the market, but make dinar and dirham legal tender, meaning that you're legally allowed to use dinar and dirham as money. So they question, where will we get the dinar and dirham? And the answer is, you dumb, that's not your responsibility, you dumb. The market operates on the basis of demand and supply. And once there is a demand for dinar and dirham in the market, there will be endless businessmen who will come forward to ensure there's an adequate supply. We have bankers sitting here in this gathering, and they could understand what I'm talking about. So there'll be no problem with dinar and dirham. And once the dinar and dirham is brought into the market, eventually the rupee will eventually collapse on its own. And Pakistan will begin the process of restoring freedom. But there's the other part as well. Allah says, "أَحَلَّ اللَّهُ الْبَيْعَ وَحَرَّمَ الرِّبَا." The transaction based on borrowing and lending on interest are not business transactions. No. أَحَلَّ اللَّهُ الْبَيْعَ وَحَرَّمَ الرِّبَا. That borrowing and lending money on interest does not qualify as a business transaction. When you allow money to be borrowed and lent on interest, you corrupt the market. The market will no longer be a free and a fair market. And wealth will no longer circulate through the economy. A healthy economy is one in which wealth circulates through the economy. And so you'll never find in a healthy economy that the rich remain permanently rich and the poor are imprisoned in permanent poverty. The bankers in mass gathering will understand what I'm talking about. That is the economy today because of riba, because of the banking system. Around the world today, the rich are now permanently rich and growing richer. And the poor are imprisoned in permanent poverty, not in the comfort zone of Malaysia, but other places, and growing into greater and greater poverty and destitution, which is why you have so much economic refugees all over the world. But Trump doesn't know that. So this is the road to freedom for Pakistan. And if the Pakistani people wage the struggle which they can make, like the Iranians had done it before, and Pakistan wins her freedom, then a Muslim army will march from Khorasan and liberate the Holy Land, and our people in Gaza will get freedom from oppression. Thank you. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.